You first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3. Weather coverage you can count on.
Welcome back, everyone. It is a beautiful sunny day, albeit a little bit on the chillier side. These temperatures are still below average and are still expected to be. It was a very cool start when it came to sunrise. We're looking around 6:58 in the morning over Highway 52. Probably the coolest point of the day. It always is right before that sun rises, but boy did it. Beautiful sunrise, and we've seen plenty of blue skies. A few fair weather cumulus clouds floating on by here as we speak. It tells you fair weather is back in play. A nice lighter breeze coming in from the northwest, and it is helping to keep things cooler. But there's some good news for those of you who are not fans of this more fall-like weather as we get later into the week. Satellite and radar here is not necessarily showing the clouds that we saw there over Highway 52. They're just a little too small to get picked up on satellite, but we know they're there. It's generally mostly sunny skies across the area, soaking up the sun, way different than yesterday where we were dealing with the remnants of what's going on here, just moving through the country, just some cloud cover. Unfortunately, we didn't get to tap into any of that rainfall, any of that moisture, maybe a sprinkle or two, but we are still pretty dry, and that's going to play a role as we get later on into this week and we start warming up. But for now, satellite and radar is keeping things nice and calm, and it's another great day to check out some of the fall colors. I showed this yesterday, didn't show it during midday though, so just letting everybody know if you wanted to go north to the North Shore, for example, past peak, you'll still see some color, but we are beyond that now, so we're going to start seeing more of the leaves falling off a little closer to home, and we're just right there. It's a good time to get out, check out the leaves, as many of us are starting to see more of this red color emerge. That means that we are at peak. The orange, high color changes. So we're getting there, and if we get more low temperatures like this, which we certainly will, at least over into the next day coming up tonight, then we'll still see some of that change. This is a 10-degree difference between where we normally are this morning, or lows in the morning at 28 degrees starting off in Rochester. Quite chilly. We have warmed up. We're now at 51 degrees in Mason City, which is a 2-degree bump up from 24 hours ago. Even in Rochester, just 1 degree, but 46 is still warmer than 45. I'll show some more significant changes. Charles City, 50 degrees right now. That is 4 degrees. Change. If you are going for a walk, you're still going to need the jacket though, and probably a little bit of a hat too. Maybe cover up the ears, just keep them warm. For me, it's always the nose. The nose is what gets cold. But as we go through the afternoon, temperatures are expected to rise back into the low 50s, which again is a few degrees cooler than normal, but it's definitely a warm-up from yesterday. Sky Tracker 3 doesn't have a ton to show as we go through the rest of the day. Mostly sunny skies going back into a mostly clear night. Now because of that, temperatures will be getting cold. A freeze warning will go back into play as we get into early morning Wednesday, 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. So another chilly night below the freezing point. But after that, the warm-up begins. Here it is, the 7-day forecast where the weekend is always in view. 70s still on the board here as we get into Friday. It will be a breezy Thursday. The reason being, Nick, is we're going to be warming up pretty quick. Those winds from the south just returning with a vengeance.
Oh, I'm looking forward to 70s. I can't say I'm sad about that.
Yeah, me either. Me either. As warm as we can stay for the longest we can. Great, but could use a little rain.
Exactly. Thank you, Sarah.
Of course.